I'll ask and then you can say where you get stuck and I'll do from then on, okay? Is number 4 okay? 5? Okay, so just throw up your hand once we get to the one where you got stuck on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, okay, so I'll do from 13 on, okay? So, number 13 reads, 3x minus 2 equals x plus 4. So, 3x minus 2 equals x plus 4. And this is number 13. Okay, so, as I say, you build a wall. Where do you build a wall? Where the equals is, right? So, the equals is where you build the wall. Okay? Then we have x's on the left, so if it's got an x in it, it comes to the left. If it's got no x in it, it goes to the right. So you go across the line. Is 3x where you want it to be? Yeah, it's over here with the x's, so you write it down. Is minus 2 where you want it to be? No. Then do your equals. Is x where you want it to be? No, because it's got an x in it, so it should be over on the left, shouldn't it? Is plus 4 where you want it to be? Yeah. Okay, so you have to move that minus 2 over the wall. What happens when it goes over the wall? It becomes plus 2, right? And what sign is with this x here? What sign is with this x? There is no sign. So when there's no sign, it's understood to be a plus. So that's understood to be a plus x. So when it comes over the wall, what happens to it? It becomes a minus x. Then you have, remember, x on its own is 1x. So you have 3 x's and you take away one of them. So how many x's are you left with? 2x. And over at this side we have 4 plus 2. What is 4 plus 2? 6. And then there's a 2 stuck to the x. How do I unstick it? Divide each side by 2. 2's cancelled here. You're left with x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay? Is that right? Okay. Kayla, would you do me a favour? Would you jump up and turn off the 2 light switches? Turn off the one nearest to me because it's this strip and that shine will go off. Yeah, thank you. Right, number 14 is next. 3x plus 3 equals 2x plus 7. Right, Sophie, I built the wall. You call out what's next. So do I write 3x down or do not? Yeah, because it's over with the x's. Is plus 3 where I want it to be? No. Nope. Is 2x where I want it to be? No, because it has an x in it, so it needs to go over. Is 7 where you want it to be? Yeah. So plus 3 comes over the wall and becomes a what? Minus 3. And the 2x goes this way, and what happens to it? There's no sign with the 2x, so what sign is understood to be there if there's no sign? Plus. So when it comes over the wall, what happens to it? It becomes a minus 2x, right? When it goes over the wall, it has to change its sign. So you have 3 x's, you take away 2 x's, 2 of them. How many are you left with? X, 1x, or just x. And over this side you have 7 minus 3, which is 4. Okay? Is that right, everyone? 14. Right, okay. 15 is next. Okay. 4x minus 2 equals 3x minus 1. So build a wall. Who else got stuck? Kayla, did you get stuck? Doesn't matter. Call out. Do I write down the 4x or not?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the story with minus 2?
Bring it over.
Bring it over. What's the story with the 3x? It has to?
Change.
Yeah, it has to move as well. Now, just be careful here. You know this minus, it's minus 1. Are you moving it? No. So it must stay as a -1. So the sign that's in front of it is with the number. So that's not 1, that's -1. Do you all see that? And it doesn't become a plus because I didn't move it, sure I didn't? Okay, does everyone see that? So it was a -1 and I haven't moved it, so it's still a -1. Okay, the -2 comes over, Kayla, and becomes a +2. And the 3x goes that way. Now there's no sign with the 3x, so it's understood to be a plus. So you have to move it over the wall. What happens to it? It becomes a -3x because you moved it over the wall. It's a plus at this side, so you have to move it over and it becomes a minus. So you have 4x's and you take away 3x, what's left? 1x, or just x, isn't it? And -1, so you're at -1 and you add on 2, we'll end up 1. Very good. Okay, so that's number 15. Number 16 is next. 6x minus 2 equals 4x plus 10. Right, who'll I get? Tori. I'm building a wall. Go girl. Very good. Right, okay, I won't write it in a minute. I'll just finish writing what I'm not moving. So the 4x is going to move, isn't it? And the plus 10 is staying. Now I bring my -2 over and I write a. So the -2 comes over and becomes a +2. And the 4x goes the other way and becomes a -4x. Good girl. So you have 6 x's and you take away 4 of them. How many x's have you left? 2x. Very good. And over here I have 10 plus 12. What'll I do with them? Or 10 plus 2. Sure, I just said the answer. Sorry. 10 plus 2 will give me 12. Yeah. And then what'll I do with that 2 that's stuck to the x? Divide each side by 2. And the 2's cancel and you're left with x is equal to 6. Okay? Is that right? 17 is next. So we have 7x plus 10 equals 4x minus 2. So build a wall, right, build a wall there and sort it for me, Hannah. Very good. Plus 10 is? Yeah. 4x is going to move, isn't it? What stays over here? Very good. You all know what she did there that I was really impressed with? She kept the minus, didn't she? Okay, so it's a -2. Very good. Bring the plus 10 over. What happened to it? Very good. And the 4x goes the other way. What happens to it? -4x. Very good. And then you put them together. 7x. So you have 7x's. Take away 4 of them. What's left? 3x. Very good. And over here you're at -2 and you have to go down another 10. So where'll I end up? No, you're down at -2 and you're going down another 10 steps. You do it on the calculator and you'd end up at -12. Okay, is that alright? And now what I do? Divide each side by 3, because there's a 3 stuck to the x, so you divide each side by 3, and x is equal to -12 divided by 3 will give me -4. Okay, and don't be afraid to use your calculator to do the -2, -10 and the -12 divided by 3. That's why we give you a calculator, because we expect you to use it. Right? Okay, very good. Okay, and 18 is the last one. 7x minus 12 equals 4x. Right, build a wall. Right, Madison, off you go. Good girl. The -12 is going to move, isn't it? The 4x is also going to move, isn't it? Now there's no number over here, but that's
Excuse
okay.
me, please, will Martha Stasiak come to reception now, please? Martha Stasiak.
Just leave it blank for a minute. So the minus 12 comes over and becomes a plus 12, and the 4x goes this way and becomes a, yeah, so you have 7x take away 4x, which is 3x equals 12, and then you divide by, so divide each side by 3, and you get x is equal to 4. Right, job done. Right, we good? Now, right, I'm going to move on to, we're staying with these, right, for another while, okay, but you can put these into your example copies. Yesterday, what was the last example I took down? The last one I wrote in your notes copy? Right, Kayla, off the phone please, especially when you're sitting straight in front of me. I am going to see it. Yes. Yeah, what example did I write down last? What number did I call it? Yeah, no, just tell me what number I put at the top of it. 5. So I'm on to example 6. Is that okay? So you continue writing where you stopped writing in your notes copy yesterday, because it's the same topic. Okay, we're just going to do a few harder ones. So 4 times, now this 2x minus 3 equals 36. Now, what's different about them? I say they're harder, but what's different about it? Yes, Madison. There's brackets there, isn't there? So I need to multiply into the brackets. So do you remember how to multiply into brackets? So you multiply 4 by the first term, what would that be? 8x. And then you multiply 4 by the minus 3. B, 4 3s are 12, isn't it? Equals 36. So I have to multiply, so the extra step here is I have to multiply into the brackets. And remember, to multiply into brackets, you multiply everything by 4. Isn't it? Everything inside the bracket gets multiplied by 4. Is that okay? Right. Then we're back to build your wall. X is on one side, numbers on the other. So 8x is staying put. Minus 12 is moving. 36 is staying put. Minus 12 comes over the wall and becomes a plus 12. So you get 8x on its own equals 36 plus 12 makes 48, and then you divide each side by not Keelan, because she's the only one that's answering me. Thank you, so a different voice, no offense. Right, okay, I appreciate it. Right, divide each side by 8, the 8's cancel, and you get x's. Does anyone know what 48 divided by 8? Not you. Does anyone know 48 divided by 8? 6, very good. And if you're not sure, get out your calculator and do it. Is that it? Okay, were you okay with that? I'll do another one. Right, am I good? For the next one? Everyone's got that down? Did I cut you off, Kayla? No, you're done?
Yeah.
Is everyone done? Right. Okay, example 7, so it's next. Right, so we have 3 times 2x plus 1 equals 2x plus 11. Okay, so what I do? I have to multiply into the first bracket, don't I? Right, Tori, can you tell me what I get when I multiply into the first bracket? So you have to multiply 3 by 2x, what would that be? 6x, good girl. And then you have 3 by 1, what would 3 by 1 be? Multiplying them. Yeah, okay. So that's the multiply step, equals 2x plus 11. So once you've multiplied, you build your wall. X is on one side, numbers on the other. Right, okay, Kate, I haven't heard from you today, I'd say. Right, X is on one side, numbers on the other. So tell me, 6x, will I write it down or move it? Yeah. Plus 3, what will I do with it? Very good. Come over the other side, 2x. Move it, 11. Yeah. And it's plus 11, so it's fine. Okay, so I need to move the plus 3 over, Kate. What happens to it? It becomes a? And I need to move the 2x this way. It becomes a? Minus 2x. Very good. And you have 6x take away 2x, which is? 4x. And over here I have 11 take away 3. 11 take away 3 is? 8. Right, and then what's stuck to the x and how do I get rid of it? Divide each side by 4. Very good. The 4's cancel here, you just get x on its own. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. Is that okay? Right, I'll do 2 more examples of these now. So I'm going to do example 8. Oh, sorry, I just put that up. Had you that written down? Am I waiting on anyone? I take it away? Yeah. Scream at me when I do that because I'm always doing it. Example 8. Right? So what have I got? Now where'll I go? I'll go. No, I won't. Yeah, wait. 3 times x minus 9 minus 3 equals x minus 2. Okay, so there's a bracket here at the front, so I need to multiply that out. So Sophie, what do I get here when I multiply into that bracket? 3x, good girl. Then minus 3 9s. 27, excellent. Now you see this, the bracket ends, so that means you're done multiplied by 3. But there is just a minus 3 here, isn't there? Just write it down, minus 3. Okay? So you don't need to multiply it because the bracket is ended, right? And you just write it down. Is that okay? And over this side I have x minus 2. So then I build a wall. Right. Sophie, 3x staying or going? Very good. Minus 27, staying or going? Minus 3, staying or going? Going. X, staying or going? Yeah. What about this one? What is it? And what is it? Minus 2, good girl. Staying. And it's a minus 2. Excellent. Right. So the minus 27 has to go over. What happens to it, Sophie? Plus 27. The minus 3 goes over and becomes a plus 3. And I have to move the x the other way, so it becomes a. Now there's no sign with it, so that means it's understood to be a plus. So it's a minus x when it goes over the wall. Very good. So that's, remember, x on its own is 1x. So if I have 3 x's and I take away one of them, what am I left with? 3x take away 1x. 2x, very good. Now, over here you might need the calculator for this one. So it's minus 2 plus 27 will be 25. 25 and 3 makes 28. So I'll be your calculator. But you do that in the calculator. Is that okay? What I do now, divide each side by 2. And the 2's cancel and you get x is equal to 28 divided by 2 is 14. Okay? Right? Ready to try a few? Are you? Right, okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to do the second column here, okay? So now, okay, so the second column here, so 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, etc. Okay, so will you do those now? Can you see them okay? You can see them okay, can you? Right, and I'll stop recording and I'll start again when I